Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, your one and only, your favorite author and publisher, Erika Ruiz, back into your house, you guys. So, continuing with A Love Story Behind Bars, part 2. And it goes like this. You can slowly change the world by being able to touch as many lives as you can and help them back onto their feet by showing them there's more to life when they get out of here. Some of them have not seen the time of day outside with their families, children, or their significant others. It is said in psychology that the need for touch is often necessary to increase feelings of connection and well-being. Touch stimulates the release of oxytocin, again, that hormone connected with bonding and social connection. I believe the human body craves to be loved and that it includes intimacy at all times. Without it, the mind and body collapse with isolation, anger, and resentment, making one feel like something is missing, which is the need for acceptance and love. To me, it's necessary in every human being. If it took me to be that person to help find a connection with someone, then that would be my high purpose and my highest power of helping those whose door got shut down in front of them, to those whose voices got taken away. That includes my next client, Charlie. After given 25 years in prison and completing 20 of them, he finally was given the opportunity to be evaluated by the parole board to determine whether he was eligible for parole. As a parole board member, for almost 7 years, I was responsible for deciding whether someone who had committed a serious crime should be granted freedom. As you can already guess, the task was often difficult and demanding on mental health. Before our first appointment, I had spent the whole night reading this man's criminal and police report so I would know exactly what I was getting into. For his crime charges, he was sentenced to life in prison with the chance to parole after serving 20, which he already had. He had mostly good behavior but ran into some fights in between. He got caught with the cell phone a few times. But this man, he was also educated. He educated himself by taking classes that were offered to him inside. With that being said, I was busting out the thinking board and writing down every single detail that I could find regarding Charlie. I looked online through old cases and I ran him on the database for any little hidden details. I really wanted to know about this man and his past. I was fine with it though. Anyway, since I was waiting for my husband, I took the time to do my research a bit deeper. My husband and I have been married for almost 16 years, but the relationship has been falling apart for quite some time now. It is normal at this point for him to come home so late. I stopped questioning him ever since I can remember. From what I knew, he is coming home from one of his many overnight shifts. So that's what he said. He got home at exactly 4 in the fucking morning this time, crawling out of the car with messed up hair and sloppy, messy clothes and marks on his neck. He looked so trashed down. It scares me when he gets home like this. I could tell he had been out drinking. I watched him from my window and closed the blinds in a hurry. As soon as he shut the car door, I stopped and I swallowed a large lump in my throat. With anxiety on my chest, eager to my stomach, hoping not to throw up at the thought of him being out with some random bitch again. Not here. I placed my hand over my mouth. Not again. I ran into my room and shut the door behind me. I needed to go to sleep. I don't have to go. I can give this assignment to my colleague, but I don't want to stay home to this either. I am fed up with my husband's stories and false promises. I'm starting this new case and I want to be at my best. My mind needs to be clear from all of this mess. I threw myself into bed and fell asleep right away. The next morning, I felt refreshed and ready to start my new client's case. Getting ready for the day, I knew I must go grab some coffee with extra vanilla flavor. I got myself a glazed donut and went straight to the prison again. Okay, you guys, stay tuned for part